Hello, this is Broyer, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Motorsport Manager. We are about to be ready for the last race of Season 1. It's pretty exciting. I feel like we've had a lot of progress this season. We've made a lot of really awesome parts. We've worked on getting some better drivers and all sorts of cool stuff there. Currently, we are 7th on the driver list, 4th on the headquarters. It's probably because we got that early, what was it, the chest track. From our very first when we got into the game, and then we of course built the that better factory or whatever it was. We're 8th on staff, which isn't amazing. Second on sponsors. What? That's interesting. And then our car is just dead last. So it is what it is. We weren't expecting to win much this first season. So really, the first season was making the right choices to be able to jump in and hopefully do something awesome with season number 2. Where are we at? Car condition, 12 hours, not too bad. Interview, we will accept this. Andre Gomez has claimed that your brakes seem to be holding the team back. This will lower our marketability, but it's the true answer. I mean, it's simple fact of the matter is, it is the true answer. There goes our marketability big time, but we are second on sponsors, so I'm not too worried about it. We have some pretty good sponsors right now. Scouting report finished. One of the weakest drivers, so we're not even going to look at her. That's fine. Actually, one thing we will do. Scouting. Where is the other? What am I looking for? Favorites. Shin Chi, I believe is her name. We're going to go ahead and look into her because she does have quite a bit of growth. As does Sergio, so we may look at him as well. But we'll start with her. Her feedback is really bad, but thankfully we have some good feedback from our reserve driver at the moment, so I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. Let's go and approach you. Start negotiations. So we're getting 2 drivers that aren't amazing, but they have a lot of potential, and that's kind of what we're going for. Status isn't too important, really. Let's promise you equal status. It's better than what you got now. Wages aren't very important. Well, you're currently getting 70. Wow, really? That's actually pretty expensive. So let's get you at least a little bit more than you're getting now. Get you about $20,000 more a year, or per race, I should say. I prefer a long contract. I'm okay with that. I don't mind who pays the buyout clause. So how about you pay all the buyout? Save us a little bit of money. Signing on fee isn't very important, and bonus size isn't very important. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and leave those off for now. You don't have a lot of patience, though. We could probably win you over if we get one of these. Signing on fee. You know what? Let's add the bonus. If you get 10th or above, we will give you basically 1/3 of your salary. And I think that'll be fine. Alright, here we go. She's a wonder kid. She is chatty. Apparently she has House on Fire, but that's only for 5 more weeks, so that will go away and that'll boost her stats back up. And she's just got a lot of potential. That's the reason we're going for her. She's got so much potential. Who else are we going to go after? Do we want to go after the other person? Sergio here. Pretty solid currently. He's 20 years old. He's got, he's got some room to grow still. He's got a terrible relationship with people, though, unfortunately. He's selfish. He's spoiled. Wow, so he's never going to have a really great relationship with his mechanics, looks like. Will not take team orders. Wow. Yeah, we'll save you for later if we don't get the girl. What else I guess we just continue. I think we're good. Car repairs are finished. Let's go check and see what we are currently working on with the car. Reliability still just kind of taking it on its own. It's not a big deal. Yeah, this looks fine. Again, I really don't know if I need to improve these parts before next season or if they'll just take the maximum they possibly can be. It's going to be kind of a learning experience for us, but I think they do take our best parts for next year, so we'll see how that works. Sponsors. We may come back to you. That's actually not too bad. We'll see what we can get before the race starts again. Contract proposal. What did you say? Scouting report finished. One of the very best drivers in the racing series. that last version of the contract looks great. What, already? Okay. Well, this would mean getting rid of Andre. But you know what? I mean, what are we going to do? We need to get better drivers for next year. Man, this driver is so expensive, but so much good potential and so much good feedback as well. You know what? Let's sign you. Let's do it. We're not going to win this. Actually, you know what? Let's do something real quick. 7 days, wins the next race. I was going to say, can we get through the next race with Andre? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm guessing not. No, there's no way. So you know what? Let's go ahead and sign you. Might as well. Yeah, we'll get rid of Andre. It is going to cost us a lot to break the contract, which is fine. And there we go. Got our 2 good drivers, 18-year-old, 19-year-old. A lot of potential for them. She's a bargain, actually. We got her for a couple more years at a very, very good cost per race. If we get her improved quite a bit, she could be an amazing driver. And then him, he's already starting off fairly decent. And we'll see where he goes. Sounds good. Offers. We got a couple more offers. We'll look at those again right before the race. That's going to be fine. And there we go. Continue. What did you say, Andre? Well, I'm sorry, man. Sorry to do that to you. You're just not improving. Engine cooling system issue. Oh, there goes Sergio. He went to that one. So that's fine. Bit of disaster. We found a leak in Shinchi's engine cooling system. The parts reliability will be out of the window if we can't fix it. What should we do? Make with the fixing. Or don't worry about it. Engine goes down in reliability. Ouch. So let's look at the car. Current reliability would be... It would drop you down to... Wow, 47%. Yeah, we got to fix that. Got to fix that. Our current cost per race is 870,000. We got 1.8 mil, dropping 500,000 on this. Should not be a problem. All right, cool. Continue. So doing some scouting on drivers, we might as well. You never know when something could happen. Average driver, not too worried about it. Scouting, everything's fine. I don't know if we'll send you out for more or not. We can send you after some better designers and race mechanics, I suppose. That might not be a bad idea. And we've got some decent ones to start off with, but that's probably going to be one of the things that we look at improving next year. Let's go and get going to the next race, though. Performance work is done. So, what I'm looking for, car, improve parts, currently idle. Not a huge deal because you are going to put some more in reliability, but yeah, we definitely need to work on some performance of something. So those two are good. That's good. That's good. Those are obviously spec parts. These two are good. So it looks like we could do a little bit more on the suspension here. No, that's a risky part. Never mind. No, everything's good. Wow, we're maxed out on everything that we actually are putting on our cars right now. So let's start working on these engines first of all. Get these guys maxed out. And then let's also include this suspension. And I think that is that. Yeah, looks good to me. 75 days after race. Ouch. But that's okay. They'll get through there and we'll get as much improvement. Just in case these have to be improved in order for them to carry over. And if they do, I wish I had done this earlier. But again, we'll learn from it. We'll figure out where we go from there. Improving the performance of this, or the reliability of this, would actually be a really good idea. Forgot about you. I mean, we're not going to have you in time for the next race, though. Even if we went full on. We might get enough to do something. I don't think you are, though. We'll just go with the other two parts. We got one more race. It's not a big deal. Performance work complete. We're 9th. Target is 10th. Sounds good. Travel to Black Sea. Alright, what we got in the mail? Upcoming race on Black Sea. 40% chance of rain. Alright, that's fine. Telemetry center. Yes, I would love to get you that. As soon as we get some money, we will look into it. And offers. So 1.6 mil up front. It's not bad to have right before the end of the season. This one's worth 4 mil. This one's worth less. So I guess we'll go with you. And take your 4 million. That should carry over to next season, I'm assuming. So I think that'll be good for us. Alright, so we're very secure on a job. All is well. Let's just travel to the Black Sea. Yeah, we'll keep going with the 16th above. That's fine. If we get it, that'll shave a little bit of money off, and we'll have a tiny bit of money left over for the end of the season, which should be fine. We'll get some money at the end of the season. Let's go ahead and fit some parts. Everything looks good here. The only reason we would change anything would be if we had some of that reliability put into those, what was it, the gearbox or whatever, but we don't. So, no, this is good. This will be in Russia. Last race of the season. Vote ends in a tie. Ernie Heckelrock will weigh in with the deciding vote. I'm guessing that's the head of the whole thing. Interesting. All right, it definitely is raining right now, so maybe we can get some rank ups on our intermediaries and go from there. Doesn't mean it'll be raining on race day, but it's probably a good idea to have those. Okay, let's go ahead and put these two guys in. Best feedback. That's going to be fine. That's why we have that reserve driver anyway. He's going to always be practicing because we get a discount on our cost per race if he goes in there. Change setup. Wow, not much of a bandwidth for the downforce here. We'll go ahead and stick that down there. Handling looks pretty good where it's at. Speed balance. Looks like you want a little bit more acceleration according to what you say. Tire choice. Yeah, we'll go intermediate, so that's going to be fine. And you also want more downforce. Not quite as small of a width on the thing, but that's okay. Your handling is a little bit smaller, though. Not exactly sure how we're going to do this. Probably not going to be able to get in the middle of there, unfortunately. Not without going way up here. Do something like that. Should be fine, and then we'll see what you say, and that'll be all right. All right, we will take the practice. Send out. Go, go, go. Send out. Go, go, go. Kenny and Liao. I'm not sure how to say that. I apologize. I'm terrible with names. We're the only ones. Okay, we're not. Okay, there's a few guys up here, but a lot of these other guys aren't usually intermediates, so that's interesting. Right, come on, guys. Let's go. Give me some feedback. Too much angle. Stiffer handling. Okay. Like a little bit more feedback before you pull you guys in, so give me something. Got our rank 1 race trim, nice. Arrow is feeling great right now. Handling feels too soft. Okay, we'll go and bring both of you guys back in, and we'll make some adjustments. go ahead and send you out. That's not what I want. I want car setup. Good, okay, and poor. So let's back off a little bit on this. I think that'll be fine. We'll start with that. If it's the wrong direction, we'll know pretty quickly. Let's put you up that direction, and then speed. We'll try up this way, and then again, if it's worse, then we'll just go the other direction. Tires is still going to be wet. It is still going to be wet because it's going to drop off a little bit and then come back. So we'll just leave you on the intermediates. So that's going to be fine. And you... not much room on the downforce to change. You do like the speed balance for the most part. We're going to... can't really do much with the downforce. We're going to push it down a little bit. See if it changes at all. And then handling will go that direction. And it's offsetting the speed balance a little bit. So that will tell us if we can get an excellent or not. That's going to be great. Continue. Race trim's fine. Everything's good. And pause. Let him go out. Hopefully we can get to high with both of these guys. That'd be pretty nice. Or great, I guess, whatever it is. Tire's a little bit cold, but I don't know if it'll make too much difference on the practice side of things. So you're loving the handling. Downforce is worse. Okay. You know, we got just enough time. I'm actually going to bring you both back in. Oh, I missed you. Okay, that's fine. We'll get you on the next one. So we actually got worse overall. Interesting. So we went from, okay, that's because the speed balance went so bad. All right. So this was poor, and this is very poor. So you definitely want speed balance to go way back the other direction. So we'll go a little bit there. That one was okay. This is good. So it looks like you want the handling to go up this direction a bit more. And then that was good. This is still good? Really? Do I just keep trying to go up this direction a little bit? How do I get the speed balance down even further down, though? Get you some more air in your tires. Change the camber a little bit. And then drop the handling back down a little bit. Maybe it's right on the edge. Hopefully that's enough of a shift to go from poor to something good. We'll try that. Stay on that. Everything else looks good. Hopefully I have enough time for Kenny to get something going, and then we can send her back out. Nice job with the handling. Good. She's probably not going to be able to go out for the out lap, but maybe she gets a tiny bit of feedback. Oh, we got a couple greats. 77 to 86, not bad. We didn't really change much from the other great. Handling that went from poor to great. So you know what, we're going to go ahead and push the handling teeny tiny bit more. Or do I just do it with the tires? Probably just do it with the tires and stuff. And then that does push the speed balance a tiny bit as well. I don't know if we want to go quite that much. It'll be fine. We'll see what happens. Not huge changes, but just enough to see if we can get an excellent. And then we went from okay to poor. So you actually want this to go the other direction. Not quite that much. There's not much room there. Handling, maybe too much. Speed balance, probably too much as well. Don't know how to get something out of both. Try that. All right, we'll try that. Really, we just got to get the downforce in a good spot. We can deal with the handling and the speed balance with grates on those. We don't have to have excellence everywhere. And that is time. So we didn't quite get to rank 3, unfortunately. Are they still getting some XP? Ah, I think they are still getting a tiny bit, so we're good. We might be able to get it. Yep, there we go. Rank 3, perfect. Ah, looky there. We did get a couple excellence. I will take that. That's excellent, great, excellent. That's not too bad at all. I need a better driver, huh? Nope, nope, nope. He's an investment. That's exactly what he is. A very expensive investment. We're probably paying way too much for what he's currently rated at, but although he's not too bad, I guess. All right, so let's close this for a second. How are we looking on the weather forecast? Don't really see any rain, but honestly, there's no reason to take anything but these two. So that's going to be fine. Same with you, just in case. And if not, oh well, you know, it's what we had for practice. Maybe I should have done some of the other ones, but it's okay. I actually don't know if we're going to touch you. We're at 96%. We could try and chase that excellent even more, but I just don't know if it's worth it. So, do we? I don't know. I don't want to mess with the speed balance, though. So let's use the setup for a second. Let's. What if I changed you? That doesn't change the speed balance that much. In fact, doing that right there might be perfectly fine. All right, tire choice, we're going to go ahead and go with soft, so it's going to be fine. Fuel options, we have 26 laps. Quite a bit of overkill if we have 2 pits. So how about we drop you a little bit? Let's drop you down to, how do I want to do this? Drop you down to 2 laps. That way you pit a little bit earlier than the other guy, and we'll put him at 10 laps. I think that'll be fine. So we did get a couple grates out of you. We did lose our good and go down to, okay. So we'll at least get the good back. Or the, wonder if there's a grate right in the middle of those two. You know, if nothing else, it'll at least be good. So let's put this right in the middle of those two. Maybe a little bit more. Come on. I'm being very specific. That's going to be fine. Handling. We definitely want to get back to that grate. That should be fine right there. And then speed balance. We want to bring that back as well. All right. I like it. Tire choice, softs, fuel options. You're going to drop down 1 lap just to say. And driving strategy. Go ahead and just go all out at the beginning as usual. Start race. So we do have first and third spots because these guys haven't raced all season, so they're technically ranked in last place. Well, last and third from last, I guess. Go, go, go. Oh, I was like, why does it feel so slow? I guess I actually... Did I click it a third time? That's what happened, okay. Everybody else is still pushing, so we're good with that for now. All right, let's come back off. No, we're still good on the tires, I think. Let's just keep going. Once the tires start heating up, we'll back off a little bit. But they're not quite even at the middle yet. I guess they're right now at the middle. So we'll drop back to push on both of those for now. Still good on overtake? I think we're still good on overtake for now. We're just starting to get into the red a bit more. Let's drop you back down, I guess, a little bit to high. It's going to be fine. People around you are a mix of high and yellow. 5th and 6th place, not too bad. Although there's a lot of race left, so don't want to get too excited, obviously. Alright, let's go ahead and drop you guys back down to medium. I think that'll be fine. We've pushed a bit. We've held on to this 5th and 6th spot for a while. We'll see what conserves fuel just a little bit further. Tires are getting cold. Let's go back up to push on those. What is the weather? 44 degrees. Oh, it is cold. They are getting worn down, though, so... May have to pit early with those tires getting worn as much as they are. Yep, we're going to go ahead and pit you early. Let's get you back out on... Man, how much race is going to be left? 20 laps. We're going to swap you guys to mediums. It's a bit quicker than I was expecting. Do we max it out? I think we go ahead and max it out. I think that's going to be fine. Pit strategy. Not going to make too much difference. We'll keep you unbalanced. So you're going to pit, and then you need to go down to like conservative. For now. Let's see if we can get you one more lap. Because I really don't want to stack you guys. In fact, let's go back up. Maybe I should have pit you first just because your tires are worse, but I think we'll be alright. Alright, good pit. Let's go back out. Attack and overtake. You are pitting next time. We're going to go ahead and send you out on mediums as well. You have 19 laps, so I think we'll be fine with giving you 10 laps of fuel. Parts look good. Pit strategy. Slight difference if we get fast to work. We'll actually be right next to our other driver. Alright, come on, Liao. %. It's probably about as tight as I've had it before. We will come out pushing, though. Your tires are looking good. Let's drop you back down to high. Let's keep you on push for now. Alright, well, we're at least in 16th spots, so we're still above our sponsor objective for now, and a lot of people haven't pit above us, so maybe we'll come back up. Oh, there we go, 14th. 14th, 15th, we're fighting for that. We're 16th. Are we going to be able to pass these guys in pit lane? A couple of them. We're back up into 14th again. Getting a little cold on our tires again. Wow. This cold weather is doing us in. Let's drop down your engine a little bit. Everybody else around you is kind of concerned. Well, I said that, and then they went back up again. Alright, tires starting to look a little bit better over here. Not quite above that line, the middle line yet. Kind of like to keep it just a hair above the middle line as much as I can. Makes me feel like I'm pushing the edge. Now I could probably get up further into the red, to be perfectly honest, but try not to do that too often, especially since we're burning through tires quickly with these cars and these drivers. And everybody else around us is pushing us a little bit more, so let's go back up to highs. Made our way up to 12th. That's pretty impressive. Everybody else is on mediums pretty much, so that is good to see. That's not should be a good choice for us to do that. You're burning through your tires so fast. Even with these mediums. I don't know if you're going to be able to get the rest of the race on your set of tires. One more set of tires. I don't know. We'll see. You should be pretty close, but I think you'll be fine. I mean, Lau's down here in 19th, but he just moved up to 18th, so he's not too far behind. He's only a few seconds behind. Yeah, I know your tires are wearing down. We're working on it. Kind of need you to get through more fuel, though. At least get one more lap, maybe 2 more laps out of you. Let's go down to conserve, I guess. You should be fine. You're at 35%, so I think you're going to be okay. Let's drop you back down to medium, see if we can get those extra couple laps. Your tires are getting cold. It's slowing you down big time on the positioning. It does look like you will get one more lap though and you can pit next time. So let's pull you back up to neutral. You should be able to get another lap after that, and that will be fine. We're going to go ahead and pitch you in this next lap. How many laps remaining? 10 laps remaining. So yeah, I guess one more set of mediums. Fuel options. You're going to have a tiny, tiny bit. But with 10 laps to go, actually 9 laps after pit. Do we go exactly 9 laps? If we stay on the medium and don't push it too much, we should be fine. Looks like there will be a difference. We could be battling William Evans if we come out with fast, so we'll try that. Alright, once you go past the finish line, Lau, we'll pull you in for your pit. You are basically out of fuel. Alright, so you will have just enough fuel as well. Get you back out on mediums as well. 9 laps remaining. 9 and a teeny tiny bit of change. Parts look fine. Pit strategy. And yeah, same thing with you. You'll be battling William Evans. Great on the fuel. Good on the tires. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and push a little bit on the tires. I'm going to keep the engine on medium though. We don't have a lot of excess fuel. Good and good. Not bad. It says you'll have excess fuel, so we'll go high on you for now until that goes away. I'm assuming... Oh, yep, you did get lapped. In fact, that means you can go back up to high as well. Because I think you'll be fine since you got lapped by the first place guy. One less lap to have to do, which is always nice. And as is typical for us, here we are, 15 to 16, right there, right above the sponsor objective. So yeah, you guys are both on lap 19. So there's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So there's 6 laps left, sorry. And so actually, you need to come down a little bit. You will have to go one less lap, but you don't actually have quite 6 laps. You could actually apparently push a bit. So you need 5 laps when you cross the finish line next. You need, as well as you, because you're right neck and neck. There's the finish line. We're almost 5 laps. You got plenty of fuel. Way too much fuel. I don't know if you can catch 14, but we're going to try. In fact, I'm just going to leave you on the pushing with the tires as well. Alright, we'll need 4 laps here. You're right where you need to be, so you're going to stay on the medium for now. Tires aren't quite as good, though. Probably drop you down to neutral for a bit. I think you're okay pushing for a bit longer. You got more tire wear. Alright, you lost your excess fuel, so we'll drop back down to high for now. You should need 3 laps when we cross the finish line next. You still got more, so I'm not sure why it's not telling us we have excess fuel, but that's alright. I don't know if you can catch the 13th spot even if we pushed it, so there's no point in risking it, I suppose. Although you could secure your 14th spot, I guess. Nope, let's keep going. Keep on going. I think you have plenty of fuel. First place, goodness, first place is fast. Wow, they're already. I mean, if this race went on for 5 more laps, they'd lap us again. Getting some warning on some parts. Well, I guess that's a reason to stop the overtake, I suppose. All right, you both have 1 more lap left. You could probably go up a. No, you're fine. You're right there where you need to be. Because I think you used 0.9 laps and you were at 0.95. When you cross the finish line, you should be good as well. Because here comes... Oh, first already went, so here we go. This is all we need right here. We did hold on to 14, and, 16. Both of people being above the sponsor objective. It's kind of been our goal this whole season, of just getting a couple people not in last place. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, I know we can do better. Like Chi just said, but we'll get there. That's what next season's for. Valdez. Who's that? Who's Valdez? It's not the guy we passed up on, is it? I mean, it's not just about drivers, obviously, in these races. Yeah, I think that's the guy we passed up on because he was selfish and things. Obviously, he had both a good driver and a good car, so just because we had gotten it we would not have gotten first place, obviously. But no, not too bad. Scrutineering. Anybody else get nabbed? Does not appear to be. So actually you did, but you don't affect us, I don't think. Oh yeah, you do. Moved up to 15th. Oh wow, you moved down a lot of spots. We're at 13 and 15th instead of 14 and 16. All right, I'll take it. You got some fastest lap bonus. Nice. Someday we will get there. I mean, we're not too far off of Octane Racing, to be perfectly honest, and then Archer's not that far ahead of them. I mean, 30 points is 30 points, but the distance between us and Octane is a lot closer than the distance between us and Predator, so we are by far not the worst team in the league this season. Loading, loading, loading. Alright, I like to see how much you guys improve a bit. I like your smoothness to improve. Goodness, that's really bad. And it definitely is going up. Just need to get more of the, like the telemetry center and the different tracks and things like that. All the things that will give you more improvements each time you do good. Just get you guys to grow. You, unfortunately, are not improving anymore, but that's okay. We really just got you for your focus. And, or not your focus, your feedback. So that's perfectly fine. Marketability went up a tiny bit. No, there's a chunk of money coming out. 757,000. Could not have cut it much closer than that. '16 winner, Garuda Racing. Jean-Francois Beauchamp. I mean, that guy was just killer this year. Absolute killer. I should actually scout him just to see how ridiculously good he is. Oh, that was the individual race, and this is the team, right? Okay. Yeah, these guys were just crazy good. And there's our save. Well, that is the end of our season. I do appreciate you watching, and hopefully you join me again next time for, well, we'll probably do one more episode, like a bonus episode of the between season activities. It's probably not going to be near as long, obviously, because there's not a whole lot going on, and we won't be any races. But then, yeah, after that, we'll hopefully people join me back again for season number 2, where we can actually see what our hard work was done for us. So thank you again, and goodbye.